I have some really bad news. The reality is there's life, there's death, there's taxes, and there's inflation. That's what you can know about this world that we live in. Homes will keep rising. This is why people are like, it's going to crash, it's going to crash, it's going to crash. I'm like, certain overpriced homes will come down a little bit and would kind of adjust, which I call a market correction. A crash is like an actual $500,000 house that's actually worth $500,000, but because of some systemic failure is now worth $300,000. That's an example of a crash. There's market corrections and there are crashes. So there's like two different things. What happened in 2008 wasn't just like a light correction. It was a total like systemic failure led by all sorts of different fraud. Right now, what we're going to see is correction. We're going to see a lot of correction. But what we're not going to not see is inflation. We're going to see inflation. We're going to see a lot of inflation. In fact, we're long due for inflation. I felt that in my life, I haven't seen enough of it, right? Like, I'm like, when we first came to this country, I remember my mom was paying like 90 cents to ride the MBTA, which is the equivalent of the MTA, the subway system in New York City. Now the subway ticket is like $2 and something. So that grew by like 100%, a little bit like 100%. But it hasn't grown 100% from like really the 2010 period when I got here to 2023, right? So in the last 10 years, we haven't seen a lot of inflation. We've been due. I wasn't surprised at all when like stuff got more expensive because I'm like, yeah, well, like inflation is guaranteed. And the reason is because of a lot of macroeconomic factors. I'm not an economist. You can Google all the causes of inflation, but pretty much like, we're growing population, we're growing production value. These countries are printing money. Like they have to print money because we need it to spend. And so inflation is guaranteed. And so I don't want anyone to think that the inflation rate is going to slow down or things are going to get better. Like if I were you, I would do the most amount of work to really get my finances in order in terms of cutting down expenses as much as possible, saving as much as possible, and investing that money as much as possible. This should be a wake-up call. Inflation is going to continue. There's no stopping it. It's going to continue. Things are going to get more expensive. Eggs are going to grow in price. Cheese, like everything's going to grow. It's inevitable. I remember in 2007 when oil was like $4 or $5, and now it's back to that level. It's been like, a long time. So we're due for it. I'm like, wow, in college when I first learned how to drive, the gas price is finally where it's at now, right? And there was like these ups and downs. So we're due for inflation. Let's not be scared of it. Let's take action to prepare.